Alright, hello there and welcome to this channel. In this video I'm just going to be putting this Mahogany Bay Tennessee Walker through a little bit of a testing phase involving alligators and some combat. I'm just doing this because I quite like this horse. It's the first horse they give you in the game. I like to see what it's capable of. I think this horse doesn't get quite maybe the respect or love that it deserves. This is a good horse. It's sort of the way in gaming, though. When you start a game, you like to get rid of the armor and the weapons and the equipment they give you at the start of the game because they're usually crap. And once you discover the Arabian and the Turkoman, you realize, wow, this horse has pretty low stats. But it's a pretty horse, and we're going to see how it handles these gators. So my first test here is to actually just let the horse see the gator so that it's agitated. I think it's important to do this test while agitated. And this first test here is just to approach a gator and see how the horse reacts. Okay, so he did not buck me off. It's hit or miss. I mean, he could have, but he didn't that time, so he passed that test. The next test here is just to go between these two gators. Go between them, around them, and do it again. So let's see how he does. So I think I might have been a little bit closer to the gator on the left. That's okay. I mean, I don't blame any horse for doing that. But I do have horses that make it through there. So we're just going to try it again. And like I said, this is a pretty horse. I usually try to keep this horse as long as possible, but they only give you so much stable space. So let's see how he does here. Alright, he's making it through, but this is a close thing. He wants to buck me off. And right here, I have to go around this way so I can circle the gator. And he's right on the edge here. But he's doing okay. I'm spamming the L3 button to give him some reassurance. And I sort of have to go through this little patch of bulrush here to keep the radius consistent. And now we're going to try to go through there again. So he's done okay. I mean, I'll give him a thumbs up for that. He made it through there once. To actually pass the test, he needs to go through twice, though.
It's okay.
All right.
Whoa, it's okay, boy.
Okay, so not so much. Right, so I won't be able to try that again. And in case you're wondering if Arthur dies, yes, that's automatic fail. Because that's the whole point, isn't it? I mean, if your horse gets you killed, even though it's maybe your fault for riding too close to the alligator, getting Arthur killed is something that makes you mad when you're playing. So what I would have done is gone through here again like this and then around. So the next test is to approach these two gators over here to the right from the water and go between them. And this is something I think maybe I've only ever got 3 or 4 horses to do, and 2 of them were Appaloosas. So actually he did better than probably 75% of the horses. He got pretty close, didn't chicken out. He did eventually dump me, and I think in a real situation you're never going to try to make Arthur do that anyway, but let's try it one more time.
Yeah, you're a strong one, boy.
You can see he's not overly agitated right now. I didn't give him any food or anything. He's okay. Now, every horse, after failing the first time, they never come over here and do it again. They never make it the second time. He's doing okay. Not so much. Alright, so, yeah, he's not going to do that. So there we go. He passed the first test. He's sort of halfway past the second test. I'm watching you. All right. And I think overall he didn't do so badly. I've had a lot of horses that they run past Shady Bell. When they run away from this situation, they run past Shady Bell. And if you saw in the first of the video, making it over this bridge was almost impossible. It's very difficult to do with horses, but I think once I fired the shotgun, the alligators went away. So what I'm going to try to do now is go to that same place over here, from the water, all the way from the water like this. There's an alligator just to the left. Yeah, no. Nah, you're not having that. All right. Drop my hat and my shotgun. All right, I need that hat because that's the Liberty hat, and I went to a lot of trouble to get it. All right, so you saw the horse came in the water there. I like to think the horse was trying to help me. I don't know. Probably not. He was just saving his own skin, but I like to think he was trying to help me. But still, overall, I don't have a negative feeling of the horse from this. Oh, I hear the bounty hunter music. They must be in the neighborhood somewhere. They're always coming to crash the party. Yeah, they're just over there. And they have brought dogs with them. I hate those dogs. I'm just going to get Arthur topped up here. From his fight with the alligators, health was low. And this is a good opportunity to test the horse in swampy conditions in combat. So let's dispatch these bounty hunters. All right. And we need to get rid of these dogs too. Good one. And I trampled the dogs with a horse because if you shoot the dogs, it gives you negative honor. And if the horse kills the dogs, you don't get anything. And if you get off the horse, the dogs kill you. So yeah, the dogs have to go. Right, so I quite enjoyed that. Horse did well. Let's try something else. Let's go over here to Shady Belle and see how he does with that. I'm just going to give him some hay, and I don't think I'll give him any stimulants or anything like that. We'll go in here with white cores. And I just want to see how he moves under fire, how he reacts to fire, and how well he maneuvers. Alright, needs a health tonic. Try the pistols. Really, really nice looking horse. I think we're just about finished. Is that it? Oh no, there's one. At least one more here.
Lemoyne Raiders gonna stomp you out.
Can't see. Okay, I think that should be about it. Now, this horse does have low health, so, you know, obviously you have to look after that and keep an eye on it while you're in the middle of combat. He did take one health tonic. If I'd given him the health tonic beforehand, maybe he wouldn't have needed one at all. I don't know. But, yeah, I think he did pretty well. Oh, there's one more. Missed him.
You done yet? We trained for this.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he did all right. I think this is an underrated horse, to be honest. I quite like it. It's like what I was saying in the early part of the video. I try to keep this horse as long as possible when I'm playing through. It's not always possible, though. You only have 4 stable slots altogether, and there's so many amazing horses, and it's just a pity you can't have more. But I've talked this horse up a little bit now. Let's have a little grain of salt to go with this now, because all this is subjective. Every horse will buck you off in the end. No matter which horse, no matter how brave you think that horse is, it will buck you off. So we've just had some pretty decent results, and now I just wanted to come back over here and loot the bodies. I couldn't really find that many bodies, but there was one over here, and I wanted to get it, but there's alligators. And you see, this is a normal game situation here. There's 3 alligators right there. There's something I want to get to my left, you know, and this is what frustrates some people with horses. You want to get off the horse and get this thing. Where else could you leave the horse nearby, you know? And it's like it was safe where it was, and now it wants to run away. But you know what? The horse is programmed to do that. So it's a little bit disingenuous to blame the horse for that, I think, anyway. You just have to try to get the horse back under control. And look, he didn't freak out there. A lot of the horses would have swam halfway across the lake there. And he's doing okay. And I think there are some more bounty hunters nearby. So I need to get this horse out of the water and get ready for combat. So we'll have one little last encounter. There's an alligator right here. He's not liking that. But he didn't bug me off. So, after all that, I still say he's done okay. This was an okay horse. I quite like it. I think it has a little bit of an attitude, although it's probably my imagination. But I like this horse. It's pretty. It's fun to ride. It's just a little bit slow. If it were a little bit faster, it would be like a truly great horse, I think. All right, let's just have a go at these guys. Okay, so in then, a little bit too much excitement for the horse. Well, that's not very nice. Alright, so this here is my fault. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's my fault there I died. And, yeah. Thanks for watching.